table in Starbucks.
And it wasn't like there was 40 of them. There was like 3 guys.
We were a group of white people at a table in Starbucks.
It was the same thing. And like, it was so overtly. And
it was really one of those things where I was just like so shocked. I'm like, I don't know how to.
Yeah. I was trying to process it all, you know.
Yeah, like, when she said that, I was like, just jaw open, because
literally
I don't
jaw droppers.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't think people actually said shit like that anymore.
And then like, and
because where I'm from.
And she didn't seem to understand why we were.
That was what took me back more than anything else. When we were like, "Whoa!" She was like, she doubled down.
Like,
she doubled, instead of going, maybe I kind of overreacted. She doubled down.
Yeah,
and I was like, ew.
Wasn't it the next night though that we were at the Starbucks over, or maybe the next week, and we walked in right as you were saying, so when did you become such a fucking racist?
Yeah. That's what we were still standing at the counter.
Y'all were like,
me and Amber were like, oh, I think it's time to go.
She was
smoke or
stewing on that all night.
It really, because it bothered me, because I felt like, because I did say something to her in the moment, but not as much as I felt like I should have after the fact, and because I was so shocked. It was so. I mean, sometimes racism and shit is subtle,
right?
And sometimes it's just not. And
this was obvious.
Also, you have friends that like you would expect to say some weird
and I
shit.
didn't expect that.
No, and that's why it was so shocking. It was just like,
and so I was so. And it takes a lot to leave me kind of speechless, and I was just like, and I chewed on it all night, and I felt like. I kept, because those guys knew. They knew
that she was staring at him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Because she did not try to hide it.
Well, she's not subtle anyway.
Well, and she did that whole I'm taking my purse and holding it against my body like I might be mugged at any moment, which is gross.
It's like, Jesus Christ, these motherfuckers have more money than you'll ever have.
And so
because they probably come from fucking Saudi Arabia, and they're probably rich as shit.
Yeah.
And no, that's not a stereotype, because I knew some of the motherfuckers when I was at UALR, and every one of them that I knew was from Saudi, and every one of them were rich as fuck.
Loaded. And so I really felt like...
It didn't make sense why they would come to UALR.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, you couldn't get into Yale? What the fuck? If you're going to go to a U.S. college, dude, hit it Ivy League. Go big or go home.
Go big or go home.
But here's the thing. If we...
Well, but hold on. Because the reason I said that, because that I'm pretty blunt.
That's pretty funny, though.
That was a lot for me.
Not when she was being racist, but when you called her on it, it was pretty damn funny.
And then, like, normally, in a normal situation, I might have said it, but I'd have tried it with humor, you know.
No, this wasn't funny. No, I mean, it was funny. You weren't trying to be funny.
I just said it straight out, and it kind of was one of the bloop. You're just like, oh, God,
like, that just flew out.
Oh, fuck.
I didn't authorize that. And so...
I'm going to start using that, too.
I think the reason was because I felt like we were so shocked we didn't react appropriately at the time. So I
rarely do.
I felt culpable. I felt like by not letting them see us call her on it, that we were painted with the same brush, and that really offended me.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Yeah, I can kind of see that. But here's the thing. Just like it burns my ass to the point that I'm willing to throw some hands when someone calls me a racist, especially since I'm not. I hate all you fuckers equally. And skin color, and skin color absolutely does not matter. But just I'm offended when people call me a racist. I can't. We can't allow people we're with to do that type of
actually
shit,
be one,
and then not call them on it because it's kind of like we're being racist by proxy, and that's not okay either.
I don't want to.
And again, it does not matter what the fuck. You know what? If I was with an Arab girl and she saw a group of black guys
or Americans
and said the same shit, that would have been the same response.
It's not okay to judge somebody because for something they didn't choose and can't control.
Yeah,
but that's another problem I have with that person. They're very judgmental towards LGBT. They seem to think it's a choice. I don't think it's a choice.
Well, not the LGB part.
Well, trans is a choice by but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I didn't just one day wake up and go, dudes.
Yeah.
I like them.
And that's my favorite question when someone is like trying to gay bash. So what day did you wake up and decide you liked men?
Yeah, when did
Or
you
like
decide to
women?
be straight?
I never made that choice.
Neither did
Yeah,
they.
exactly.
Okay.
These are the same motherfuckers that think they can pray the gay away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, I remember as a little girl
which I think the idea of that is stupid. I do like saying it though because it rolls off the tongue.
being
easy.
fascinated by men. Like, you know,
Boing.
you flirted. You know, little girls flirt innocently with grown men because, you know,
Boing.
that they know it's an attract, you know, it's innocent, but they're like, ooh, I like them, you know, and that's not a choice. Just like Mason. Oh my God. So the little couple that came last night, Mason was flirting so hard with that girl, it was hilarious. He laid down in her lap
Oh my goodness.
and was making doe eyes and stroking her hair, and I was like, wow. Wow, we're doing that, right? He didn't make a choice. He's just like, that's a pretty girl, you know. And so, yeah, I'm not okay with that.
Yeah, no, that whole thing, because and everything would have been cool, you know, because I think I had just sat down and from you know, they'd called their drink order or whatever. And then these guys had just ordered, and they had sat down waiting for their drink orders. And it's not like they sat right next to her and put their arm around her.
Well, yeah, they weren't like in our bubble.
They were like 4 tables away, like 20 feet away. And she, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean, they did zero.
Yeah, they
things
didn't do anything.
They weren't
you know.
in our bubble.
They didn't say anything to us. They didn't do anything to us.
They were doing their thing, just like we were.
Yeah,
they were
it's not like they started reading the Quran aloud and screaming
I just remember
Allahu
that
Akbar.
stare she
they,
kept giving
and
they were sitting there doing normal shit.
And I kept going, and I was like, "What is your deal?"
Because I actually called her on the staring thing, because that's
you
fucking
did.
not cool.
Yeah, you did, and that because I had my back to them, so at first I didn't realize what she was, you know.
Well, I was sitting on the same side you were, but I wasn't.
Angles,
I didn't
yeah.
have
See,
my
I think
back
I
to
was
it.
sitting next to her.
Yeah, you were.
So I didn't see it at first, but then I started, like, I guess I noticed
You were
it all
seeing
the
our
time.
reaction.
Because that's why I was like, dude, what the fuck? Why are you staring at them? Oh my God, they're probably stop that shit.
And
Not cool.
And I was like, "Why?" And she goes, "They're Muslim." And I
Yeah,
was like,
number one, she
You
didn't
don't
know
know
that. Being Muslim is not an ethnicity. Never has been. Never fucking will be. It's a religion.
Right. And
So
first, you don't know that. Second, so what if they are? And she's like, well, I don't like the way they treat me. And I was like,
They don't
they're
treat
not
you at all.
treating
They're
you
not-
at all. They're drinking coffee.
yeah, they're sitting at a fucking Starbucks in the middle of Central Arkansas. What are they doing to you exactly? If they're mistreating you, tell us exactly what the fuck they're doing,
Because we'll put a stop to it.
and we'll take care of it. But when you can't, shut the fuck up and drink your latte.
Because if you're sitting here profiling them for whatever, no, ma'am, you're mistreating them, and I won't have that either. You know,
Well, I
just
mean,
like I would defend you from them.
You know, everybody profiles everybody. You
But
do
you
it.
know what I mean.
You do it as you're walking down the street. It's called being situationally aware.
Right.
It's a real thing. But noticing something and making this massive jump,
Thing of it.
you know, that's a hell of an assumption to make. That because she didn't even know they were Arab. I don't know that they were Arab. Hell, they could have been Mexican with curly hair. I
thought
fucking
they
know.
were Indian.
They could have been American.
Yeah,
we don't fucking know.
Yeah, absolutely.
They probably were.
You know, there's a lot of Italians that look just like that. Olive skin, dark hair. You know? I mean, hell, my grandma looked
and
like
we
that.
weren't close enough that I couldn't hear like to hear what they were saying.
Yeah, and I wasn't going to walk up. Excuse me, could you say something, anything?
So that
I
we
could-
can accurately dial our friend down over here because she's pretty sure going to bomb the place.
I was... Excuse me, sir. You don't have a suicide vest, right?
May I see your backpack?
Yeah, exactly. I was... God, I had forgot about that. I was moderately pissed about that.
Yeah.
That was embarraing to be a part of.
Oh my God.
I was mortified.
And it was really, really aggravating when we try to spend so much time talking about not every motherfucker you meet is racist, and then boom,
One right there sitting
Yeah, it's
beside
like,
you drinking
God
coffee.
damn it.
You're like, well,
Apparently, our lovely daughter kind of misinformed Christian's family about who we were.
what do you mean?
Like, they really thought we were not gonna like them because they were Mexican.
Why?
I don't have any fucking idea why.
I don't know. Apparently, because Myra said the way Alexis was talking about y'all at first, they thought it was going to be a problem that she was dating him.
Because he was Mexican?
Yes.
I think the problem was that she was dating.
Yeah.
I think that was the issue.
She dated an Egyptian boy before Christian.
But right, I think again.
And I had to inform her, and I don't normally talk about who I've dated in the past because I've been married for coming up on 22 fucking years, so I think that's probably
Sort of in the past,
history. But I had to tell Alexis in front of Christian's family, I was like, you know the woman that I dated before your mother was Iranian, right? No, I didn't. No, you fucking didn't.
It's like, yeah, I mean,
I was a little
problem.
bit, yeah.
I knew you were going to have a problem with her dating Christian.
Because she's dating.
Right.
Not,
But you can take
not a problem dating Christian.
But that's what I was going to say.
A problem dating.
You can take the Christian part
Yeah,
off.
and insert anybody there.
Yeah.
Which, of course, we don't have a problem with now. He's really cool.
Well,
we love him. They've been together for fucking 6 years.
You know,
or whatever.
but yeah,
5, 6.
And then she was
think 6.
young, you know, and so.
But the part of that I had a problem with was how.
Yeah, we're just looking at Alexis like what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like, where the fuck
Who
did
do you tell people we are?
Well, you've said, no. There's a reason for
And
everything that I've
they were
said.
asking like, well, what did you think when
They told them about the hoods they wear in the backyard. And
because she was talking about when they first met us and like, you know, they were scared like how are they going to perceive us, you know? And I was like, they were just like, what did you think when you first met us? And I couldn't give them an answer. I was like, I thought you were nice.
Yeah,
She
I
was
was
like nice people.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean,
I don't really remember. I mean,
You know, Myra was like, did you tell them we're Mexican? No, did you tell them that we're Mexican?
yeah, like legit Mexican.
Like,
it's like, what the fuck other kind of?
Is that kind of pregnant? Like,
No, is that like as opposed to New Mexican? What the fuck? What? I don't understand.
But yeah, I was like, I couldn't give them the answer. I was like, I didn't think any.
I mean, like, I remember when y'all first met them.
From
you
meeting
liked
anybody
them.
else.
Yeah,
You know, you thought they were
Yeah, I mean, they're
neat
all
people.
Yeah,
and,
they're all super cool.
you know, real laid back, or like they seem like really close family.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that perception has just gotten stronger as you've gotten to know them. But you know, and like every family, I'm sure they have their weirdos. God knows mine does.
But I kind of felt weird because I feel like I didn't give them the answer they wanted, but
like,
it was just like it wasn't a big deal to me.
Yeah, well, I mean,
all right. So for me personally, if I meet someone, and it doesn't matter who it is, the only time that I'm really going to remember what my first impression was is
if it was
it's
bad.
negative.
Yeah.
And if it was negative,
You always remember
Then
the
I
negative.
can
Tell you why.
Yeah. Oh, you did this and this and this, and you acted like this. And that was really...
It made me feel like this.
That's a thing. You
Yeah.
know, but...
Like Brandy thinking you were a greasy Italian.
that was hilarious. And the reason
not
was,
realizing he was actually a gypsy.
yeah, agree.
Oh my! I'm gonna move and not tell y'all what.
Like a gypsy.
Oh, son of a bitch!
So
I'm gonna pour that nail polish down your throat. I just want you to know that. She said something about that at fucking Starbucks. I said I will leave you here. I swear.
But yeah, and the reason, because I can tell you why I had a negative first impression, y'all were pissed off. Not at us, but I didn't know that. I just knew I was getting big pissed off energy. And
Okay, let me tell you what happened.
I know why now.
We were this thing was supposed to have like 8 people, and 30 showed up.
yeah.
And no kids. We were having to find somebody to watch Alexis like last minute.
Yeah, so I mean, it was this. It wasn't necessarily that we were mad at anybody
Right.
except the one person
It was
that organized it.
The situation.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we
like
laughed a lot about it.
A greasy
over the years.
Italian. I don't know, just a
the
bitch.
big old bitch.
Mean lady. Mean
She's so angry.
Yeah. So much rage.
Look at her; she's got a hate boner,
Oh my god.
a rage boner. Damn
Oh
it!
my God. And I remember y'all leaning up against that wall and Amber with her leg kicked up and Chris slouched and smoking. And I'm like, fuck them, man. Fuck
And then we
them.
became best friends.
Yeah. And now we're family. But that's so funny because, and you know, I could have just assumed that was what y'all were and never, and then look what would have been lost. I mean, and that's why you always gotta, like, be
Just
open.
be open, yeah.
And I don't understand why that's so hard for people, you know, because I'm not a people person. but I can do it. I mean, I can be open. And I mean, my instinct is to hide away in dark places with coffee and books and pets.
Well, see, you know,